Hope you guys are all doing well. I wanted to kind of bring this video to you guys because I've been having a struggle with getting blocks on Amazon Flex. I've seen so many of you guys commenting this for months, and I completely understood. I try to not feed into a lot of negative in the comments about how bad the block pay is in some areas, how there's no blocks in some areas, because I feel like I'm trying to motivate people myself and motivate myself to get up in the morning to do these blocks. And I feel like you guys don't need someone else just telling you how horrible it is out there to try to do blocks and all that. We're trying to inspire people. We're not trying to discourage people, you know? However, I do want to bring this to you guys because it actually has been awful, man. It really has been. The warehouse that I typically like to go to has been so packed. Like, packed doesn't mean like, oh, there's a lot of people walking. There's no parking. Like, I talk to you guys about this a lot. Oh, I have to find a spot. There's no spot to find. There's nobody leaving. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's happening. I don't really understand what's going on with all that. But typically I have to park in the second lot, which is pretty decently far from the door. And you have to push the cart all the way out there, and it's up the hill and all that. It's kind of crazy. You got to be careful too because there's cars flying past you. I'm not trying to really dwell on that too much. If you get a good block, you're doing the walk. I don't care. I do it all the time. I would tell anybody to do it themselves too. It's just not worth missing your block either. I'm not sure if Amazon has been cutting back on blocks in general. I'm not sure if the surges have died down, but even then, I'm not looking for these crazy price ranges at this point because I really do want to bring you guys content, but I just want to be real. It has been very difficult, and I do not really want to take very low paying blocks because you're basically destroying your car for free. There has been blocks I've gone about 150 miles, almost 200 miles. You have to be very careful taking these 5-hour blocks especially. I know they're the best paying in my area. In a lot of areas, like 90% of areas, the 5-hour blocks are going to pay the highest, even 4.5s, but they could take you very far. Now, I don't just mean the afternoon routes have been kind of dry. I genuinely mean even the mornings have been very bad themselves too. Like I said, I don't really understand what's happening. I heard about a lot of fresh stores and the fresh stations slowing down too with the routes, and it seems like they're trying to stick to the instant offers. And if anybody wants to know why, my theory is that they're having to pay out people when they don't have routes. Here's the thing, with instant offers, the route is there, it's available. One person is going to get it, one person is going to show up for it, and that's the person that's going to get a route. Think of it like a DoorDash order. If DoorDash had blocks, right, they basically have to guarantee you getting orders for that specific set of time. If not, right, then you're basically just getting free money. And that's what's been happening with a lot of people at Amazon. They've noticed the pattern recognition of time, and they're basically abusing it. And I'm going to tell you guys a great example with that. 4:30 in the morning, 4:45 in the morning. I have bad luck with 4:15 with this, but 4:30 is notorious for people getting let go. Typically for a sub same day station, it is about 3.5 hour blocks, and you get let go a lot on those 4:30 routes. I don't know why, it just happens. There's a lot of times I do get a route, so I know people are gonna be like, well, then that doesn't make any sense. That is a time where I have been let go the most, it seems like. And I heard 6 o'clock as well. I've been let go at 6 a.m. routes too. Those are times that are very popular. Now, I want to tell you this. You're going to notice a lot of people taking very low pay for 4:30 and, like I said, the 6 o'clock. Why? Because they don't want to get a route, and they're planning on not getting a route. So even if they took $82.50 for a 3.5 hour route, let's say for 4:30, they don't care because they're hoping to get let go anyway. There's so many people that scan last minute. I mean, it's just kind of crazy at this point with what's been happening, and I don't want to just keep dampering you guys down just because I want to make sure, like I said, I want to lift you guys up, man. I want to come on here, give you as many tips, all of my experiences, try to share as much as I can with you guys because you guys do the same thing for me in the comments. You guys give me constructive criticism. You are there for me. You explain things to me, and I'm very grateful for that. At the end of the day too, I want to be just like you guys and share my personal experience as well. It has been very bad, and I'm just trying to share this because I don't always want to show the gravy train, as people want to call it, because things happen. One of the days I came to my car and it seemed like my hybrid battery was bad. I don't really know. It still doesn't seem like it's doing great. And if anybody knows, that costs money, you know? And earlier this year, I had to fix the car as well. This is the type of stuff that you end up having to do. The only benefit that I want to say with doing any of the gig work, that's DoorDash for myself, Spark for myself, Amazon Flex for myself, is that I fix my car myself. I try not to take my car to a shop. I try to do all of the work myself, all of the oil changes, any of the things. My brake actuator went out earlier this year, and that was such a horrible job. If anybody knows about the Prius brake actuator, it's notorious for failing. I mean, it's just bad. It costs money. It costs us time. That's the biggest thing as well for us as gig workers, I want to say. Make sure to keep in mind a lot of this. I try not to damper you guys like I keep saying, but I would appreciate any of your thoughts and comments about what maybe you're experiencing. I kind of want to be related to at this point because I just kind of feel like I don't really know if it's going to be worth it. I will always keep trying. Let me know what you guys think though. Let me know what you guys have going on. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. Thank you so much for 500 subscribers. I really appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me. I will continue to go out every single morning just to try to get content for you guys at the end of the day. Super grateful for you guys even giving me the time of day. I do believe that gig work has so much upside to it, especially with the freedom of your time and the flexibility and the amount of money you can make. It is there. I promise you guys that. There is just so many people flooding right now because a lot of people, I believe too, can't find a job, especially a good job. People are losing their jobs right now and everybody's trying to make money. And that kind of makes like a strain on the people, let's say, that typically are doing it, because everybody always says there's a lot of drivers and all that. Just keep a lot of this in mind, you know. There's a lot of food for thought there. Let's hope to the next route.